Hello, Lady and the Frogs here. I've got a haul which I am going to show you, but first I am going to show you the items which I have sold in the last 24 hours on eBay. And I haven't properly checked the prices on these, so it's going to be nonsense. But anyway, this is the stuff which I've sold on my eBay business account for profit Wednesday night, because today it's Thursday morning. I was going to go out sourcing today, but I have too much crap in this apartment that I need to sort out. So the first thing that's going in the post is this Hilfiger top. Yeah, just a basic long sleeve. That sold this morning actually, while I was in the shower. £20 for that. This is £12. Yeah, £12. And other stories I do find quite peculiar. I'm very reluctant to pick it up these days. I thought this one was quite nice. There was a load of tops and I left most of them, but I bought that one because of the lace on the top, but interest but no real biters. One of these Billie Eilish t-shirts, I think that's gone for 15. This, somebody's sort of like been bartering me around with it. I accepted 15 on it because I accepted 20 on it. I had it on for 30. I've had it for a while. It is going to America, so, but I thought that was really cool. I know why I'm like been a bit reluctant with this, because I know this is one of the things that I picked up in the dreaded Altrincham in a charity shop, which I don't like going to because the woman in there literally looks like a pig. She's got one of those noses which is like up here. And she's got an attitude like a pig as well. Even I've been in there before and I found something that was like labelled up, and then she's like had a fit about the fact that the price was wrong, and everything is just extraordinarily heavily priced in there. It's like last time I was in there, they've got one in Sale and they've got one in Altrincham. Last time I was in there, they were like talking about dropping the price on their DVDs because, funnily enough, they hadn't been able to sell any of their DVDs at their over exuberant prices. But there you go. I mean, so anyway, this is a fail. It's a nice thing. It's phase 8. It has got the label cut out, but I knew it was phase 8. And I found one that was comparable in it. I'm hoping that they've read that one of the tassels is missing, but you never know. I've got £5 for that, and I know that I spent 3 on it. So it is a fail, but never mind, it's gone. I've had a lot of things this week which I probably would have been like redonating, but you know, suddenly they sold. These are another thing which were a surprise sale this morning. These are, and other stories. These are really wide leg. Unbelievable, isn't it? You know, and I don't think that I'm a slim person, but I could probably get away with that trouser leg as a boob top. So I would have spent £2 on them, and I've got 20 for them. These are a return which I put them on for 35. But I think that was a bit steep. Some people seem to have got slightly more for it, but I don't think that is the going rate. I've got 30 for these Uniqlo. The person said they didn't have an issue with them. They just weren't quite the right fit. They are selvage. I know that I paid £1.50 for these, so hopefully they will stick around. They are quite short in the leg, and I think that some people just don't bother reading these things. What was this? I think £22 that I've accepted an offer on that. I accepted that offer this morning. I woke up to that offer. This is Joe Brown's. These waistcoats by Joe's Brown's are really popular. I don't know, it's just, they are wedding attire. They are wedding attire because, you know, some females, we don't necessarily, we like to look a bit masculine. So I know that that's the market that these drop in at, but I mean, it is pink, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be at a wedding. And then this, I've had loads and loads of interest in this. This is a prime example of something that I will pick up from Boohoo. I've had it on for 25, but obviously no takers. Somebody offered me 19 this morning and I just took it. It's a very bulky jumper and I don't really have much room. I've got so many jumpers. So £19 is fine. So that's all the stuff which I'm going to be putting in the post. And now I'm going to show you this big pile of stuff which I've picked up. There's stuff over there as well which I haven't brought over, so I just need to go and grab that. This big pile of books is Lemony Snicket, which I'm eternally seem to be trying to make a full set of, but as luck would have it, I got a whole set of the 13 for £5. Now some of them are a bit dog-eared, as in that, but because I've got so many in the other room, I'll be able to get these on. I have busted around with the Hoover this morning, so now that I've cleared this bit, I can actually get them on. So they're an easy £30. Maybe would have pushed for 40 because it's Christmas, but who knows. So this I spent £2 on, even though it says £1.50 on the back, but that's the Red Cross. So this is a vintage jigsaw. It says 1988. I said this to my husband. I said, oh, it's a vintage 1988 jigsaw. And he was like, don't say that. How can 1988 be vintage? And I'm like, well, it is regarded as that. And so is the 90s. So I'm hoping that this will be quite a good seller around Christmas because people like a bit of nostalgia. It's a mystery jigsaw and it's got, you know, like a run through, a sheet in there. It's like supposed clues. I've done one, you know, obviously I do the Wasgage ones, but these, I've done the Ruth Rendell or another one of these murder mystery ones before. They're not as good as Wasgage, but it's one of them where somebody's like obviously used it to rest. I think they were just doing a spreadsheet of some kind or their homework, but anyway, it's got the imprint on it. I'm going to try for £15 in light of the fact that it's Christmas, but I don't think I'll probably get as much as that. So these things which I've got here, this dress should be hanging up as well. I've put them all on my spreadsheet, which is why they're all tidied away in a box, which I probably should have done the haul first. So this top, which you see here, it's very expensive on the website. These are about £100 to £200 on the website. It's a brand which I've never seen before, and they have very little presence on eBay. So this is probably going to be something which I'm going to venture into Grailed and Vestair. So this says first aid to the injured, and it does say Copenhagen on the back. So this is definitely something to look out for. So it's got seam detail on the back and flat lining business on the back. I don't know. I mean, I'm loath to try 100, but I think I probably will have to. That's what the care label looks like. So I'm quite hopeful with that. I really am. I need to hang this up again. I had a lot of my washing on the go, which is why things were knocking around. So this as well, this is something which seems to have a good market in America, even though it says Chi Chi London on it, but seems to sell a lot in America. So this is sold for £80 in America. All of this stuff, I haven't spent any more than £3 on any of this stuff, except obviously that book. This I spent £3 on. It's new with tags. I can't see me getting I can't see me getting £90 for it. That's the label. That's the label on there. I mean, it is just occasion wear. I think that's a shame that they've stuck that thing in there because it actually has created a hole. But, you know, maybe 50. But maybe I will be able to get the other price for it. Right, I'm going to get that chair over. Get chair over. I just don't want to scrunch that up. Right, this thing here, that top as well, I paid £3 for that. So this was up for £3, but I challenged them at the till because, well, it's Kate Miller, Karen Millen. It's 100% silk. So these 100% silk things often do really well, but that has happened. I don't know if you can see that. It's all ragged. The zip is completely out. Where is the zip? It was there. It was there when I was looking at it. Please don't tell me it's gone. Oh yes, it's there, but it's detached. So I've got to sew that back on. I'm really confident I can sew that back on without anybody knowing any different. So I challenged them at the till and I says, look, it's broken. You're going to end up ragging it. Can you do me a discount? So I got that for £1, which is absolutely fine by me because it is silk. There's a good chance that I could get 40 for that. But obviously I've got to declare that I've repaired it, but who cares? It'll probably be more like 30. This, I didn't notice that there was a flaw in it. Well, I know I've got to do some sewing on this because the zip is starting to detach. I seem to be doing really badly at the moment with zips which are detaching. But it's a velvet sort of like, it's a velvet skirt. It's only manta ray, but as I've said before, Debenhams is no longer with us, and some people will love manta ray, so I'm hoping to get 20 for that. I'll put them there so I can put them on my sewing pile. Oh, these are for me. Just a La t-shirt. Is this the real thing? I don't think it is. I think it's probably a knockoff. I like tie-dye that because I don't want to go around in a white t-shirt. I'm not the sort of person who can go around in a white t-shirt. That's from It's a Sin, by the way, in case you think that I'm just a Looney Tune or, you know, something else. And then I've got this for me, which probably won't fit because I've got quite a lot of bust going on, but if it doesn't, so what? I bought it because of the sleeves. I really like the sleeves on this. Actually, there's no elastication to these sleeves and I've got robust arms, so this probably isn't going to be in my life. No, so that's going to end up being a resale. I'll probably get 15 for that. Yeah, so that's oh man, I really like that. I look at the size of that. So that's going to become part of my stock. That'll probably kick around now forever. Right, I'm going to take these out of here so I can just put them back in. This is the trouble with me, putting everything away really nicely and then doing a haul. It's not the way to do things, really. Okay. Right, so that's irrelevant. That's something that's knocking around. So this is from Bernardo's. This I spent £3 on. I mean, a faux leather jacket will always sell, doesn't matter what the brand is. This is Zara. I expect to get 25, maybe 30. Probably 30 actually. I think I'm being a bit conservative there. Conservative. I think that's why I'm feeling ill, because I know there's lots of Tories within the region. I am half a mile from the Tory party conference, which I know wound up yesterday, but they'll all be pissed and lying somewhere in the gutter. This would have been £2. It's just All Saints, a stripy t-shirt. That will sell quite quickly. I'll probably put that on for 15 because I don't want my life to be about All Saints. Some of it sells really well, some of it's very sticky. This is a brand which I've never picked up before. Comps look okay, and obviously it was new with tags. It's a bit weird, but you know, I mean, I don't understand the weirdness of the next generation. I don't even know how you explain this, like, garter belt top. It's called the Ragged Priest. So obviously it's like a gothy thing. I must get that on sharpish because Whitby Goth weekend is on. Not that I think anybody will be buying that for Whitby Goth. They'll probably be buying it for Halloween. So it does need to go on quickly. This is a brand which I haven't picked up before. Peckham Rye. It's got a bit of cashmere in it. So I thought, well, that's the thing to try it with. It'll probably be 20 to 25. I can't really remember what it was that was so great about it. I think it was a hit or miss. So I think it is going to be a 20. Now this does sell for a decent wedge. I mean, obviously it's like a real serious fisherman's jumper. So it's called Peregrine. Obviously it says made in England. I did a search for this while I was in there. This was next to that dress. So I searched both those things while I was in the shop because I just did not know. Somebody sold that for 50. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It is just wool, but it does say made in England, and it is a decent, you know, it's got the tags on the bottom and the tag at the side, the seam tag. So it is a winner. So I'll be putting mine on for 50. If somebody else has got 50, then I'll be getting 50. Okay, some chinos. Basic chinos, these were £2, size of 14 apparently, white stuff, just basic chinos. That will be a £20 job. Price these things to sell, I do, because obviously I pick them up for hardly anything. This I'm always reluctant to pick up, Victoria's Secret, probably only about £15 on them. Those are yoga pants. Extra small, but obviously people who are into fitness aren't huge or in their 40s gathering weight like me. Mint velvet, just basic pair of trousers, size 10. Those were probably only 20 for them, maybe 25. I don't know. They seem quite short, even though they say regular. They look like they'd fit me. These ones I probably will put up for a bit more because I like these ones. These are very much a nod to the 90s, because in the 90s we used to have like these zips to nowhere. A lot of fashion like that. I know that I had various pairs of jeans that were like that. So these are size 14. I must not try them on, because then they'll end up being mine. Yeah, they are really nice. But they'll probably be one of those pairs of jeans which you think are really nice and you put in your wardrobe, but they keep giving you crackdown and they keep falling down and you're hiking them up all the time. So they're probably not the jean for me. Then I've got this, £2. This is actually Vans. Well, you can probably tell it is Vans by the fact that it's got that on the top, but obviously it's Disney, extra small. That's embroidered Mickey. I'm hoping 20 for that. I don't know. Maybe not. This is Karen Millen. This is really nice. It's a size 8, but it's quite a baggy size 8. But look at that. How amazing is that? I'll have to check on this. Maybe 25. But obviously if other people have done really well, because it's animal print, but an actual pit, you know, you can actually see what the animal is. Yeah, and it's got these really cool holes at the top if you want to put like bows in, or if you've got excessively sweaty shoulders. And again, I think I've spent £3 on that. I don't like sequins, but I did take a risk on this. I checked it in the shop. It seems okay. So sheer sequin, you know, is a special type of person who wants this, but obviously it's layered and we're coming into Christmas. Open back, but the brand will sell it. It's mint velvet. Probably only 20 to 25 on that. I don't like having sequin stuff knocking about because things happen. Then one of my staples, just a Reese slim fit shirt. I do really well with Reese. I must just have a really good algorithm with it. But I'll be putting that on for 20. I've only paid £3 for that. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the church nearby, which has Close Encounters as its chime. Which does mean either my clock is wrong or it's chiming weird, because it's 10:15. So this, just a basic tunic top. Is that 16 or 18? It looks like a size 18, but it is a 16. Fat face. Ding. It's quite a nice print on that. I would think that I could get that out the door quite quickly. I might try for 20, but probably let it go at 15. I found another piece of hush, which is unheard of in my world. So this is the hush thing, a bit sheer. I'm convinced that every other piece of hush that I've got just recently from this charity shop has had damage on it, which makes me wonder if it's just like the same person has just got fat, burst out of their clothes and then donated them. But it looks okay. So yeah, hush. Medium. It is the same size as all these other ones. It doesn't look like a medium. It definitely says medium. I mean, it is a medium, isn't it? Yeah. So probably 25 for that. Then this, which is probably more summery, but it is long sleeve, so maybe it will sell. But you know, these Breton tops. Yeah. These Breton tops are summery. This is COS. I've been a bit down on COS because a lot of it's been sort of like sticking around, but you know, I think the thing is about COS, and this isn't it, is a certain style, but these striped tops, they do sell well. I think I've just overpriced them in the past. That will go on for 15. This, I do believe, is COS. Yes, this is COS. So I've picked this up because this is proper Lagen look COS style. So I don't think I'm going to have any problems with that. I should get 20 to 25 for that. But it's got really cool sleeves. Yeah, as tops go, this is what a COS top should look like. Size 40, so that is 12, isn't it? I think. I don't know, I'm starting to... I have my size chart from Pret-a-Porter. Is it? Is that who it is? Yeah, I have that on next to my computer, so I'm always checking. And then the last thing I've got, which I feel like there's some other things which I've got which I've not mentioned. I thought I came back with more bric-a-brac than I actually have. This is a jacket. This is by Sandro. I'm not convinced by Sandro. I have pieces by Sandro which have watches, but obviously watches ain't buyers. So I'm going to give that a go. But obviously this is houndstooth, dog tooth, whatever tooth you want to call it. It's got zipped pockets. It's got wool content. It's autumn. If this ain't going out of the door at this time of year, we've got problems with this brand. Wool and stretchy materials. Yeah. I should be able to sell that. If I can't sell that, then I won't be picking up Sandro again. So that's everything that I've got. I was itching to go out today and I would really like to, but I've got to do some work. I've got to clear the decks of what I've got kicking around. So that's what I'm going to do. Obviously I've got sewing jobs which I need to do in the daylight. I've got an olive green dress, because I've done most of my sewing jobs except for this olive green thing, which I've put the pins in it, but I need to do it in the daylight so that I get the right colour match on my thread on it, because that's imperative, because it's on the bottom seam and it's really obvious. So I'll be doing the rest of my sewing jobs and I will be listing. I mean, obviously you've seen how many things I've got there. That's 8 things. 8 things that are paid for. There's another 4 things which aren't paid for. So I'm doing quite well with sales, so it's probably better that I just sit here and do some listing, because then I'm not spending, and I wasn't feeling too crash hot anyway for walking around. I feel like I'm ill or something, so that's why I didn't go out sourcing. But I will go out to a charity shop tomorrow while I go out for my appointment, but I don't expect to get anything there because it's a charity shop in the ghetto. And it's just luck what you pick up there. Yeah, it's just, I'm not going to go that way without walking that way. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll come back again with more videos. And I'm sorry you haven't seen any frog footage, so we'll just insert some frog footage here. Ding! Thank you for watching.
What? Here we go, wah! Here we go, wah! Yeah, man. Whoa! Here we go, wah!